Alright, seems to be working. Now, this camera is really painting me red, isn't it? God damn! Well, hello you sexy beasts, my name is MikeGoesBoom and welcome to my little room. Well, this is where I live and I thought I would update you guys on some stuff that's been going on with the channel, with me personally, and show you my setup. What's going on in a bit. Firstly, I want to show you, well, can you guess where I'm from? Oh, by the way, that Holland scarf up. I am not Dutch, but in 2004 Holland played a match in the World Cup that was held here in Portugal. And well, the Dutch are a very friendly bunch when they're drunk. So they gave me that, and I've had it ever since. That down there, the big medal down there, that's my handball medal. I used to do a lot of handball back when I was a little bit tinier. And, well, kind of gave it up, sadly. Up there, those medals aren't mine, those are from my parents actually. Yes, now my absence is due to, well, me sort of having a vacation. You know, it's middle of August, I have stuff to do with my family and I like to take some time off as well. Which is why I haven't been posting over the past couple of weeks. But I promise you I will come big. Now, up until now, I used to do a really irregular schedule. I just uploaded videos whenever and it was never regular and you guys had no idea when a video was coming or not. And the problem I've noticed with that is it seems that a lot of people didn't get the videos in their sub boxes and the views have not been good. So I am taking inspiration from a friend of mine, you might know him. His name is Tim, also known as the Orange Doom, and he is introducing a schedule to his channel. Well, he's always had a schedule, but now he's enforcing it even more. And you know what? Schedules sound like a good idea, because I'm a completely disastrous person. I am very lazy. So, I'm going to at least try to force myself to schedule. Now, plan for now are 3 videos a week. Always at the same time. I'm going to plan a video on Monday, one on Wednesday, and one on Friday. Always at the same time, meaning it's 12 is it 12 AM or 12 PM? Well, midday GMT, and that's 7 AM EST if I'm not mistaken. Now, let's check out the schedule. A little Easter egg like here. Ta-da! Now disregard that upper bit. Actually, yeah, there are a couple of ideas I've had, but I've yet to do them. Down here is the schedule. Oh yes, I almost forgot. On Sunday, I'm going to try to stream every Sunday as well. You know, I really like streaming, but I haven't been regular with that either. So I'm going to try to enforce the schedule on both YouTube and Twitch sites. Now let's show you a bit around my room, shall we? So, first things first, you know, people always have that random chair sitting in their room with clothing on. Now, I'm balling. I don't have one chair, I don't have two chairs. I have 3 chairs. There is 2, and there's even a sofa with a bow on top, bow and arrow. Now, don't worry, that bow is decorative, although it does shoot. Wait, let me show you something. This is Billy. Say hello, Billy. Help me! Billy is being serving as target. I did do archery in high school and I really enjoyed it. Problem is you don't really get... archery isn't really known here in Portugal. Let's just say that there aren't any archery tournaments or clubs I don't know about. Right beside the little sofa is a guitar that I never use. I would really like to learn guitar. Problem is the thing is missing a string and I'm just too lazy to go to the shop and fix it. Down there is also my PlayStation 3, which I've spent a lot of time on. Now, this controller right here has, not even kidding, at least 3,000 hours of gameplay on it. It's still the original controller that came with the PS3. The thing is completely beaten up, it presses random buttons without me pressing them, but I just love it. I think the game I played the most on this system was Battlefield 3. I played about 800 to 900 hours of that, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, it was an amazing time. I used to play with a friend of mine, Paul. Of course, you guys are not here to see my room, you guys are here to see my setup. So, let me introduce you my setup. Oh yeah. It's a bit messy indeed. But, oh, there's a hand. Now, the monitor is an old monitor I had. It's just a regular old 1080p 60 FPS monitor, nothing special there. That's a what's it called? Microfiber. Yeah, microfiber, that's it. Microfiber towel? English is not my main language, if you didn't notice yet. They're used to, well, wipe the spit off the screen when I get too excited. Over there's my old laptop where I started doing YouTube. Yes, that is the old thing that was always providing me terrible quality, but which, you know, it will always have a place in my heart because that's where I started out YouTube. This over here is a Rocket Kulo headset. This is what I use to do voice recordings and, well, listen to games and stuff. It's a really nice headset. The problem is just, well, the microphone isn't what I wanted to, and that's why I'm setting up for I have another microphone. The speakers over there are really old speakers. Those are still from my first PC. I think they have over 10 years, 12 years right now. They are really old, really old. I also have a little webcam that I bought a couple of weeks ago to start live streaming. Just a regular Logitech, I don't even know the brand. It's a 720p camera. Nothing too interesting. Now, the beast though is this. Oh yeah. Oh, look at those fans. I absolutely love this thing. I just, oh yes, yes. My video file got corrupted. Damn. Now, as you can see, I am currently editing this very vlog. I am still recording. Inception. What was I talking about? Yes, PC specs. Now, the case is a Corsair 230T graphite series. And it's a really nice case. You get a couple of really nice colored fans on the front and a mesh grid to keep the dust out. There's also a mesh grid on the bottom of the power supply over there. I don't know if you can see it. That, well, keeps the dust out as well from the bottom of the power supply. The processor is an AMD FX 8350. Overclocked at 4.3 GHz, and on top of that is a Cooler Master Hyper 2012 Evo. I think that's the name of it. It's a very used, well, this is one that's new. What I mean is, it's a very known cooler because of its awesome price performance. I think it was only 30 to 40 euros, and the CPU very cool. The graphics card is an MSI AMD R9 Radeon 390. It's not the 390X, it is a 390. I was originally going to go with a 970 from Nvidia, but for the same price point, the R90 just has much more performance. And, well, the problem was, back when I bought it, back when I constructed the PC, the graphics card was brand new, it had just came out. So the drivers were always giving me problems. I had massive problems with the drivers. Ever since Windows 10 came out though, they seem to have to fix the drivers, and it runs smoothly now. It's slightly overclocked at 1060 MHz, but I don't want to overclock it too much, just because, you know, you get that reputation with AMD graphics card being a little hot. Even though the MSI version has, I think it was 3, yeah, I think it's 3 cooling fans, twin frozer, or is it 2? No, it's 2 cooling fans. I don't even know anymore. Still, the cooler on the CPU is on the GPU is very good. It keeps the card really nice and clean. And you know, it is a nice MSI Dragon design. I really like it. The design is really nice. It's just a nice color scheme. The power supply is a Corsair 750 watt gold rated 80 plus, and that's really something I wanted to invest in, because the power supply can wreck your system. So if you're thinking about building a PC, do invest in a good power supply. Don't go with the cheapest option, because if you go with the cheapest option, chances are it's going to wreck your whole system if something happens, and it probably will happen. The RAM is a 2 sticks of 8 GB each, for a total of 16 GB of Kingston Hyper Fury X at 1600 MHz. I could go with a bit faster option, but really isn't really needed, and the faster options are much more expensive. So I went with the 1600 MHz ones. The motherboard, as I said, I don't quite remember what it was. I think it's an MSI motherboard as well, but it's an old one. It costs around $100, and it sadly doesn't have plugs for the... Well, it doesn't have a hub for the frontal USB 3.0 plugs, so I have to connect everything to the back. Well, thankfully, the motherboard does have quite a lot of USB 2.0 and 3.0 hubs on the back, so it isn't really a problem. What else? Well, I have a keyboard that I bought the other day. I bought this together with the webcam. It's a really cheap one. Cost me 20 euros. There's a couple of nice functions. You can control the volume and stuff like that, and have some quick buttons over there. And the main thing is that the keys are backlit, which is really nice when I'm gaming at night, because I like to turn the lights off. And with the old keyboard I had, I just couldn't see what I was typing. Now I can, which is awesome. Also, I have a Logitech G300 mouse. Now this thing is really good. It has a total of 5 programmable buttons and 1 button for changing the mode. You have 3 different modes. So in theory you can have 15 different functions on this mouse, which is awesome. Normally what I have it on is in the blue mode with these 2 buttons here. I change the sensitivity. You can change the sensitivity on the go. With this mode I have machine gun fire for tanks, and with this mode I control the clutch for tanks. Switching over to the red mode, I don't even know what those buttons do in red mode, but I use this one for... Oh, that's a good question. I think it's flaps. One of these buttons is for flaps, and the other one is for air brakes, I think. I think the flap button is the one I use the most, just to do some tight maneuvers. It's really nice. Now, setup is done. As for the schedule, the current schedule looks like this. On Mondays, I am going to do a blueprints video, either regular or blueprints mini. Every week. It's going to be a lot of work, but I know you guys enjoy the blueprints videos and I want to keep doing them. On Wednesday, I'm just going to do a random War Thunder video. Just, I don't know, whatever comes to mind. Whatever is in the blueprints or vehicle reviews. And on... No, not on Sunday. On Friday, I'm going to do random games. I want to branch out a little bit. I don't want to be playing just War Thunder. And now, all of you guys subscribe to my channel because of War Thunder content. But I hope you don't mind that I branch out a little bit. Maybe you even like it. Hey, you can always check in and see for yourself. I'm just going to do a couple of Let's Plays, just random stuff. Maybe play some games with other YouTubers. I know that Henry, Digital Digging, wants to play Ark Survival. I have Borderlands 2, I have CSGO. You know, whatever comes to mind, whatever I feel like playing right now, I'm going to play on Friday. And on Sunday, I'm going to try and stream every Sunday afternoon. This is not a guarantee, but I'm going to try. Because I really like streaming, and the thing I really like about streaming is that it's much more interactive. I can actually interact with you guys whilst I play. And it's just so much fun. It's really fun. And we always had a couple of regulars on the stream that I hope to see back. So, Sunday afternoon streams. And I'm probably going to start this Sunday with the streams, not with the videos. I might still take a week of vacations, just because I want to stockpile a couple of videos. Because school is coming up in 2 weeks, and well, as soon as university starts, I have to really manage my schedule. So I like to have some buffer zone. But yeah, this Sunday, tune in. I'm going to announce it a couple of hours early on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So, if you want to be notified when the stream comes, just follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, and subscribe to my channel. My name is MikeGoesBoom. Thanks for watching. I seem to be looking a little bit red, don't I? Hello! Hola! Hallo! Hallo! Quem é ele? Hã? Quem é ele? Olha! Olha! Quem é ele? Quem é? É, quem é? Quem é? Well, hi! This is my bird, and he is completely crazy. He's a little bit like a dog. I think he thinks he's a dog. He might just be thinking he's a dog. Right? Hi. He's a little bit afraid. He doesn't know you guys. Yeah.